A lot of times when we think grilling, we automatically think meat. But today we are heading down that produce aisle. We are cooking for wellness today with registered dietitian Paula Gallagher from the Giant Eagle Market District and Chef Tom Stevenson with the Cancer Support Community of Central Ohio. So always good to be with you guys.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Paula, let's start by talking about the benefits of grilling vegetables, fruits, and all things good for us.
Well, the thing with grilling, period, is it changes the flavor of the food. So a lot of times people might think that they don't like a certain fruit or vegetable because they don't like the taste or the texture of it. But if we throw it on the grill, it has a whole new flavor profile. So like asparagus, for instance, it tastes a lot different on the grill versus being steamed or roasted. So if you think that maybe you don't like a vegetable or a certain fruit, try grilling it and see if you accept it that way.
I come from the school of everything tastes better on the grill. I don't know about you guys, but especially maybe because it's summer. It gets you feeling like, you know, you're outside and you're ready to enjoy all these things. So Tom, let's talk about how we should be grilling these things, because I feel like it's not a tough piece of meat that you can just throw on a grill. There might be a little more technique to it.
Absolutely. So things like eggplant and fennel and onions and tomatoes, they do wonderful on the grill. They really want you to leave the skin on because that way it leaves the flavor and the nutrients intact. It's better for you. And they also want you to pay attention to cutting them a little bit thicker, just because that helps keep the flavor and helps maintain it.
And things like pineapple, obviously you're just getting rid of the rind, cutting it up and throwing it on there. It doesn't take a ton of, I guess, knowledge to be able to get used to grilling these things, right?
Exactly. Fruit on the grill is excellent. So yeah, you mentioned pineapple, that's going to be great. It caramelizes the sugars on there. But things like peaches and pears, you know, peaches are a huge summer harvest right now. They are excellent thrown on the grill as well.
Let's talk recipe ideas then, Paula, because we've got a couple of beautiful, colorful plates in front of us.
Yeah, so starting with vegetable kebabs, those are always easy. You can even put something like chicken on there to give a protein option, but making sure they're all uniformly cut, like Tom said, because they're going to cook at the same time. So those are easy to throw on the grill. And honestly, while you're making those vegetable kebabs, you might as well make some fruit kebabs and use that for a dessert as well.
And I was a little confused because I thought, oh, can you just throw that on the grill? Some of them are not meant for grilling that well, right?
Yeah, I personally would not put those on the grill. Like I said, the pineapple would be great on the grill, but I would just use fruit kebabs as the dessert and throw those vegetable kebabs on the grill.
Okay, so what do we do when talking about adding things, Tom? I mean, we've got some great olive oil, some honey. Are these things we can add prior to grilling, after grilling? How does that work?
Absolutely. So things like balsamic and honey and all those type of things help bring out the natural flavors. They do a wonderful job of caramelizing it, just like Paula had said. And so if you use those in combination, we talked a little bit about putting fruit on the grill, so the firmer the better. So you have to make sure that you're using that type of thing. Also, you can use grill baskets. You can do all kinds of wonderful things to make sure the fruit's intact.
Let's talk a little bit about what happens when you grill that people are concerned about, Paula. Sometimes people see that char and they think carcinogen, that's not good for me. Explain to us a little about
Right.
this.
So the good news is that carcinogens only form in meat products. So meats, poultry, fish. When they are cooked at high temperatures and they char, heterocyclic amines can form, which are also known as carcinogens. That does not happen in fruits and vegetables. So we don't have to worry about carcinogens being created from grilling in our fruit and vegetable products.
If we do throw meat on, we've got carcinogens, Tom, we can still curb that too, right?
There's a couple things you can do. One, you want to make sure you trim out all the excess fat. Get rid of that, because if that actually goes down in the flame, it just creates flare-ups. That's how carcinogenics kind of happen. So get rid of that piece, and you can also do a wonderful job of just making sure that you use a grill basket, or you can use a cast iron skillet, foil. You can use all kinds of things to make sure that you're not having the meat actually touch the flame.
All right, perfect. Chef Tom, Paula, always a pleasure. And I can't wait to get a summer of grilling now that you guys have given us some great ideas. So thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Well, as always, you can check out our Cooking for Wellness recipes page for more ideas. It's at nbc4i.com/daytime. And be sure to visit the Chef and Paula at the Kingsdale Giant Eagle Market District. They have a monthly cooking demo going on tonight at 6:30. Number on the screen, so you can call now to reserve a spot.